Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And the sale is on. It was so nice, had to do it twice. Jericho Green is giving you 20% off your green gear. That's right, 20% offer code Trump 2020, all caps. Now through Sunday at midnight, get your green gear 20% off. Offer code Trump 2020, all caps. Also, I have to say happy birthday to Steph from Minnesota. Oh, bummer. Happy birthday to her, longtime supporter, viewer, all that good stuff. Thank you very much, Steph. Have a good day. Put one in the air for me. So, welcome to another edition of Morons in Sports, where we cover major American sports and the spineless, ignorant pussies that play them. Next on the chopping block, LeBron James. He said something stupid. Let's throw out the field reporter, Jericho Green. Jericho, what'd that dumbass say today? You know what? I gotta send a thank you to LeBron James and others of his ilk. Because you give me stuff to talk about. Just when you think these dumb jocks have said the stupidest thing they possibly can, they go, what? Hold my Gatorade. I got something else. Oh boy, here we go. So of course, in the wake of the shooting of Jacob Blake, you know, the guy who had his damn family in the car and decided to resist arrest. I've seen still pics, I've seen reports where he had a knife and he went around to the passenger side, leaned into his vehicle. You could see the cop pulling on his t-shirt to stop him. So he gets popped 7 times in the back because the cop was behind him. He wasn't running away in fear and just got gunned down. You know, like that one black dude by that cop, I think it was in South Carolina, and they caught him on tape shooting him. Oh yeah, that's right. That cop got convicted of second-degree murder and is in prison because that's how the justice system works. So this guy who got shot by the police, he's not dead. He's shot. He could be paralyzed, but that's a chance you take when you get shot in the back 7 times. But in the wake of all this, LeBron James sat his stupid ass in front of a microphone. And he continued his narrative that it is so scary. He said it's scary to be black in America. Really? So $300-some million net worth, it's still scary. All right. He says that we're terrified. Oh man, we are terrified to be black in America. So then of course he plays Monday morning quarterback, saying that, well, these officers had multiple chances to just, why didn't they tackle him? Why didn't they tase him? Like he just stood there and say, hey, officers, what do you guys want to do? Why don't you guys take that wheel over there, that wheel of custody, that wheel of restraint? Why don't you spin that? Whatever it lands on, that's what we'll do. You want to tackle me? We can do that. You want to tase? Whatever you want to do. It doesn't work that way, fool. You can see in the footage that they tried wrestling him to the ground. So they tried that tackling him shit. They tried that. Didn't work. I think one of them tried to tase him, but the gun didn't work. Some shit like that. You don't have time to run down the list of how we should handle this when the dude has resisted arrest and he's walking around to get into the driver's seat of his car. So they should have done this. They should have done that. They should have talked to him. They should have held his hand and stroked his hair. The fuck are you talking about? Maybe he shouldn't have had the cops out there in the first place. And there's a second angle that came out where you could see it from the passenger side. There's this little 3 to 5 year old, some tiny ass kid, like 10 feet away from the action with no adult. Why the fuck are your kids out there? for this potentially dangerous situation where there ended up being shots fired. Your little kid could have got hit, but who gives a shit? Well, I'll tell you who gives a shit. They would have gave a shit because they would have been hit by a police officer's bullet and the cop is white. You know how that story ends. Don't put any blame on the parents for having their fucking kid out there. No, it's the evil white policeman's fault. Got it. Anyway, so he's talking about you don't know if that cop woke up on the right side of the bed, the wrong side of the bed. You don't know if he got in an argument. I'll put the link in the description box. And then he says the ultimate stupid ass thing. He said, you don't know if that cop left the house thinking, I'm going to kill a black person today, or I'm going to shoot a black person. I couldn't believe that shit. You got up there and said that shit like that cop left the house like, today's the day. I'm going to get one today. Hopefully I can catch one before another one of them guns him down. But I think I'm going to bag one today. Man, shut your stupid ass up. That is dangerous language. There are a lot of stupid asses that listen to you. Not even your followers, just people hearing that narrative. Hearing that shit over and over again, people are going to start to believe it. It is not dangerous for black folks to be around cops. I told you about the other day, I approached 2 police officers. Both of them were white guys. Neither one of them drew down on me and put 3 in my chest. I'm still here to make this video. Obviously, they didn't kill me, but they should have. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm being hunted. Why would I foolishly approach the hunters? Maybe because they're not hunters and I have no fear of them. Gee. And all you guys, all you hear these fucking idiots talking about, there's another one, the Detroit Lions. Yeah, exactly. Who gives a fuck about the Detroit Lions? But the Detroit Lions canceled practice because of Jacob Blake. That's right. A professional football team canceled practice because of the shooting of another unarmed black man. That's why you guys canceled practice? Oh, we talked about it and we had a 45-minute meeting and all the teammates were talking about how scared they were. And one of these fucking ignorant jocks, one of these stupid assholes with survivor's guilt that gotta stay connected to the hood. One of these dumbasses said his mama calls him every night to make sure he made it home safe. First of all, get your mom's tit out of your fucking mouth and grow up. You need your mommy calling you every night to make sure him got home safe and him didn't get shot by the widow police. Did your mama call you every night when you were growing up in the hood getting shot at? You fucking idiots. Well, my mama called me every night to make sure I get home. Shut up, bitch. Grow a pair and get out from under your mom's titties. My mama calls me. That's what I'm talking about. No exposure to testosterone over emotional little boys. So then you got there were 3 of them that were talking out in front of the facility with some bullshit Fisher-Price signs they made. Some letters are capitalized, some aren't. I would say it looks like a kid did it, but them dumbass jocks who got passed along through school, they're probably the ones who did it. Little low-budget ass signs. They got 3 of them that are the spokespeople for the team. One of them's a white dude, of course. Soaked and marinated in liberal white guilt. Oh, I drove home with a headlight out, and not once did I fear for my life. Hey, stupid ass. I've driven with a headlight out too. Not once did I fear for my life. Only thing I feared was getting pulled over and getting a ticket. I was like, oh, if they see me with this headlight out, I'm dead. They're gonna kill me. Shut the fuck up. Oh man, I feel so bad. These are my brothers. I love these guys. And to hear the fear in their voice, they have fear because they're pussies. Anyway, so all they're saying, we have to be the catalyst for change. And this moment is bigger than football, and we just couldn't practice today. LeBron was like, I can't enjoy a playoff victory because these black people are being shot. Really? So you guys have put all the stupid shit on your helmets, all the dumb slogans and shit on the back of your jerseys. Respect me. I can't breathe. You've painted all your stupid ass words and slogans on the court. You've talked about it. You've blacked out your social media platforms. You've done all you can. You've knelt. You've done everything. You've been out there with the protesters, and guess what? You haven't changed shit. You haven't changed a damn thing. So what do they call it when you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results? Exactly. So why don't you change what you're doing? Because you pandering and being a bunch of punks talking about it's racist and we're scared, that shit's not working. Try the truth. Try what the numbers say. That police brutality isn't even on our fucking radar. Nobody's radar. Police brutality is not a major issue. And again, in this case, you're going to find out it was justified and it was his fault for bringing it upon himself. Now, I wonder, how would they act if it really was an innocent black man? This dude is on his way home from work, whistling Dixie in the front seat of his car. He's cold, people. He's shivering. Why? He just gave his shirt to a homeless person. He's a good kid. He's doing absolutely nothing. These police pulled him over for bullshit, took him out of the car, called him names, beat him, and shot him. It's all on tape. 100% legitimate. These police actually went out with the intent to kill a black man. How do you think they would react to that? And here's a little cherry on top. Make that black man a Trump supporter. Dun, dun, dun. What do you think they would say then? They wouldn't give a shit. They would only give a shit if the cop was white. If they were white cops who did it, oh my goodness. Remember sitting in the front row of a Gallagher concert? Remember the comedian who would smash the watermelons and everybody in the first few rows would have to wear rain ponchos? Well, get out your rain ponchos because all these liberals would collectively come on themselves. They finally got a legitimate one. But if you take that same person, that same saint in the making, and make his killer black, you'd hear fucking crickets from these same dummies. They're full of shit. They stopped practice for that? Never mind, in May, the 4-year-old boy who was killed and the 3-year-old girl who was injured due to gunfire. Did you stop any team activities then? What about the 6 kids last winter who burned up in their house because their mama left them alone? You stopped practice for them? The 15-year-old boy who was killed by his friend in his house. You stop practice for that? You release a statement? You do anything? Fuck no. Because they're not for real. This helps them sleep at night. These rich, out-of-touch dumbasses, this kind of shit helps them sleep at night. They can show that they're still down, but they can still rest behind their gated communities. They can still sleep in their house with an echo in it. Still show they care, but not actually have to get their hands dirty. Get the fuck out of here. You don't know if that cop it don't matter. We all wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Doesn't mean we're gonna fucking kill somebody, you idiot. Man, I wish China would tell LeBron James to shut the fuck up, because then you know he would. They got their hand so far up his ass they could pick his nose. You fucking dumbass. Oh, we couldn't play football today. It just didn't feel right. Why? Because some idiot got what he deserved from the cops? Man, let me hop in this damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone, link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.